There we go. All right. So back to this. This may get up or upload a little bit late. Whatever reason I wasn't able to upload any videos last night, like there was just like some like error bug. It was definitely on not on my end though, because I was able to do it this morning completely fine. So may get up late, but it's something to where eventually it doesn't matter because it'll get up eventually at some point, right? And I'm just again, we know, and I said the end of the last one, we're gonna watch the movies, then read the rest of the Lain entries, and then I'll probably end this one with that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go through all of these like research discs because I'm not sure if there's really a point or reason to doing that. It's a bit obnoxious, and we have pretty much the full story at this point. I'm pretty sure we watched all the movies, so this is arguably a like there's no point in doing this. And I don't understand why these are so like out of order. Like it's actually kind of obnoxious. So 1036 is the earliest. And then yeah, after that, because it's like I'll end up making a black stream doing this, but it's like it is at this point just like because I don't know what we began out with. We looked at two of them and they were seemingly literally just what would you call it? Like Lain speaking, like basically like just saying a sentence versus okay, we're gonna watch the rest of these movies and then the rest of the Lain entries are seemingly after made by her AI self, a year after the incident. So for a year after the end of Sensei's creation, I guess is a good way to put it. So except so we've already seen this one, I'm pretty sure. Again, it's I don't know why they're out of order. It doesn't make sense to me. Like especially since we've already seen these. Okay, we haven't seen this yet, which is interesting. Yeah, this is different. Bro, wow, it literally says hacking.
モールのモデル化はいくら超並列処理のシステムを組んだところで可能だというものじゃない。無理だって。
So I guess that's the moment where she realizes no matter what she does, she's not going to be able to recreate him. I guess is a good. What the? Oh my god! I still my biggest gripe about this game is how inconvenient it is to like move around. Like it's honestly kind of like impressive how like inconvenient they. Oh my god! It really is kind of impressive like how inconvenient they made it to like move around. Like that's literally my only gripe with this. It's just how like hard it is to actually do that. Like it's honestly again kind of insane. The 47, 49, they were definitely earlier. So all those three. And then we got this top one, right? So 50. So which one is this? 54. Holy crap, dude. How am I getting to this fucking top one? Literally like the most inconvenient system. 55. So 48. What is it? 48, 47, and this is 49, I believe. So yeah, go 47. And then we'll read all the Lain diary entries made by our AI self, seemingly. This is new. We haven't seen this yet. Oh, this again, this is Toko, right? And then, oh my God, this freaking manifests. But we know it's because again, she has a what's it called, a cloaking device, right? That's basically, the technology she's developed. Again, using like Young's hypothesis uh of like, jamming. So dude, that's how you know it's over. Is in the big reveal.
先ほど入力されたのの方が撮ったビデオアーカイブ。また300分のポスト動画、全部データになって、データがデータ、最終更新日。
Yeah, we saw that the reveal at the end, like in the movies, was that it was 2 years in the future, so seemingly made by, I guess, her AI self, right? After given that again, she created it, right? She gets uploaded too. Oh, you're done, so oh, rip the computer. Yeah, that's how she convinces. Well, doesn't really convince, but kind of breaks her will to allow herself to just end up getting uploaded, basically like create the AI form. So what we know going based off that. So this was 50. Yeah, this is the next one. I was clicking Z, not X. Infantile. Oh, Rip Toko. But again, she got uploaded. So even though her physical form is holy shit, yeah, that's not good for her. But yeah, we know that doesn't mean she's dead, right? That's kind of the whole point, right? I mean, we saw that through her own diary entries and the labs. So, and then the next one's 55, I believe. Real damn, freaking destroying everything. Jesus. Well, we know by this point she had already uploaded her AI self. So, yeah, I think what's interesting is, again, kind of her dad's reaction to all this, right? Or the robot, given that we know, again, she pretty much confirmed in that previous entry that it just wasn't what she wanted to do, just was inherently impossible, right? So she kind of ended up taking like the alternate approach, right? So I'm pretty sure that's what motivated her to upload that digital copy, right? Oh my God, the most inc- that's literally my only complaint about this is how like much of a task it is to like access some of these. It's honestly like funny. Symbiosis. I don't know if this is we and then we seen this, right? She has the bag. that point, right? And then we see her talk with her AI self. Going to, that's the self she uploaded. I find it hilarious how that was like the most casual thing that she just uploaded. And yeah, so how many more movies do we have? We have 156. Is it just these two? Yeah, literally like honestly, like it's a task to like try to fucking reach these ones layer. Yeah, this is her AI self. I was about to say, better not fucking show anything or else this game taken down.
幸せ、うちのパン、それから、入と一緒だね。
But I think we all know what's about to happen, right? Because we specifically, damn, they're laughing it off. But again, because she knows this has kind of been in the works, right? And I think, unfortunately, for this movie, we know what's about to happen. We already know what's in the bag, right? But again, symbolically, you know, if it's the beginning of her and it's over for, damn, this last one's labeled like this, right? Yeah, we already know what's in the bag from that entry. They're gonna really fucking show it. Yeah, that's like they again, she's afraid the last remnants of I guess humanity are trying to come out at this point before it's all over. Or not, right? Or you know, unfortunately, yeah, they weren't able to pull through. But and then again, look at this entry, right? A year after that movie, right? Yeah, but unfortunately, you know, I think we all saw that coming pretty much ever since the creation of her AI self, right? I think we all, you know, especially if you know the show, right? This was really the like end outcome. And, yeah, it's interesting because in the show, one of the questions you have to ask is what happened to Lane's physical body. What I assumed was that was destroying whatever explosion, but on this, it's just basically a suicide, right? So I guess they're what's ruled as, even though we know again her AI self is 1 year in the future writing these logs, and presumably ends with the one sent 2 years from the future. So because remember where they left off, like again, there are only two people. Again, only two people got uploaded, right? It was herself and Toko. There were only two like AIs that were made. So the question being kind of from there on out, you know, what happened, right? Is you know, we have all these new, I guess, like log entries. Did I must have just been tripping because for whatever reason I didn't save. And I guess that again, you know, what I even said in the last one, I think that answers the question of what we're looking at here. This is AI Lane, right? Going through all our past logs, right? You know, oh, okay, so this is actual Lane. That's interesting. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just her AI self in the corporeal realm or whatever you call it. But we you reach the point in this series where you stop trying to like make sense of it just because of like how like kind of far gone it is in a sense. So yeah, you just like because it's like okay, at this point it's beyond me. So Wait, suicide? I mean, here's the thing. That's true. So maybe this, I thought this was AI Lane, but maybe this is just kind of Lane in her last moments. Like I think that's quite possible. Maybe it was actually her who walked around. Let's redo this one because I'm not entirely sure. I originally thought it was AI Lane. Okay, never mind. We had already. Oh, this is the first one. So let's redo this one, right? Yeah, because I actually genuinely don't know. So okay, so no, it's not the AI. It is actually herself. That's what countdown meant. For whatever reason, I thought it was the AI, but this actually is just Lane's final kind of entries, like right in her waning moments there. Yeah, this is all back to like the lab. Hear sound of other voices or like technology because it's always you can never hear anyone else besides Lane or Toko. So we should have two more, I believe, after this one. Oh shit. Well, I guess again, you kind of need to take it at face value given what we see in again, what we see at the end, right? So, because I think that very much is again the interesting thing is what we see, in her last moments, right? Again, that she struggled to kept pull the trigger, right? So also save before something crazy happens after we do this last log. But again, we know that she kind of struggled to, right? And I guess those were, that was that being, what would you call it? Being a parent. So, or made a parent, right? That's her and her AI. So, her debating. Oh my God, the fucking wild. I can't believe that's dude, in the last fucking log, in the last log, God, dude, that's crazy. The last, oh my God, the last log, the last fucking diary entry. They bring that shit up. I went through this whole fucking thing saying that, oh, it's not, a fucking part of it or an aspect. And this, of course, at the very last fucking thing get proven wrong. we'll say because again we've seen this before while it's going, I'll kind of talk over it. The interesting thing being that again in that last diary entry, I guess it's kind of debating again, it seems as though she's set or has made the decision and again come to kind of that realization and conclusion that that she's going to go through with it. But I guess she was kind of debating, okay, is this even if I'm going to do it, is this the right decision? What's kind of the nature of what would the nature of my existence be? Is there still utility purpose of having a physical body, even if the main me is still on the net or the wire? I can't believe they fucking brought that up. So again, like it's just something to where it's like, and I think again, it's very telling. When, again, she struggled, and also it's fitting that it's raining, right? Because for as obnoxious as rain is, I'm not a big fan of rain. Uh, you know, that's what lets you know you're like living, feeling, right? You feel the water droplets and feel yourself getting wet. It's I thought this one's so hilarious. It's like the meme, but again, it lets you know you're feeling, breathing, and living, right? And then again, the fact that she struggled to pull the trigger, right, despite everything, and even this moment, right, you believe it, right, shows you, again, living and existing. So there's that's like, no matter even if she had been so cemented or I guess convicted, what's the way to put it, or so what's the term? There's a better term for it. So yeah, there's a better term for it. They're so certain that this was the right outcome of what she needed to do. Again, she still struggled in the end. Yeah, I think the noodle shit that's fucking hilarious. Just pulling like 5 packs of noodles from the fucking shelves. But imagine showing someone this like movie, like because okay, you play through a whole game and you kind of get a feel for it. Imagine showing someone this like clip or series of like movies like alone, like how confused they would be. I would just be like especially if they had already watched the show. So like this is something that's just kind of like completely different. It's like what the fuck's going on? Because again, this was not a part of the show. That was something completely different. So and again, I guess kind of the interesting thing is it seems almost as though the motive for her because I'm not sure if she created her AI self at this point, but again, the fact that seemingly it was going to be impossible to end up actually being able to recreate due to like just and then again, literally it's just a cloaking device. We know like I feel like we confirmed that, but and dude, this was I was so like this had me so shocked. I was like, what the fuck? That's not Takashima though. So again, I guess we still don't know. Again, I'll end up making a black screen video on this, right? That's kind of inevitable. I made one post site A, and site A was very different, and where it ended up going very different from where we started. So glad I did, but I'll make a black screen video. Most likely, probably on stuff we still don't know about the game. Um, I'm not even gonna lie, Toga looks pretty good. Like I can't even lie there. But of course, we know she's very what do you call it? I don't want to say she brought on herself, but it's like you've had like the entirety of, and again, but we know she's the only other one that exists within, or at least is uploaded as an AI conscious, right? So we didn't see that movie where she actually just we saw her destroy computers, but not, and then again, we see this, right? We got the final scene again.
それから、もう一回いただね。
self speaking. Guess what? I guess what that. So again, because I was thinking, okay, maybe these logs are made by the AI. What happened? Because we clicked continue, and then it brought us back to there, but it's like, what happens if we click end? Because I think the thing is, all the extra like research tapes that we see, I mean, we looked into two of them, are made by Lane's AI self. So I don't know what they like. They're just seemingly her talking. So I don't know what to do with that. What happens if we click end? Because again, we clicked continue, right? Because I wanted to go back through and do. What happens if we do authorize? Throw that back. Oh my god, that fuck up. How the fuck did? How did I do this the first time? Oh my god, dude, I may have actually fucked up by doing that. Hold on. Now I need to freaking look at the instructions, right? Because again, definitely playing this on my PS1, right? Notes back is Z. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Let's. There we go. What happens if we do this then? So we end. Imagine this takes us back to the beginning. Okay. So now that's done. So again, all of these like research tapes. So we can go back to. Here's the thing. I'm assuming these are all made by AI. Like that's probably what that is. Let me, because we seemingly saw everything besides, so let me just, okay, there's another movie there. So again, I wanted to go and see, okay, yeah, and there's another Toko log that came out of nowhere. So again, I want to just see if we've done all of these. I'm not going to start going through those like, right? Is this her last? I don't believe so, because again, we see the one, um, in the top, and that's what initiates kind of that end sequence. She asking Lain this? Yeah, literally. Again, because this is what. Well, I'm not even sure if that's her ASL. Please don't start that sequence. Okay, thank God. So yeah, I'm gonna go through basically all of Site B and the rest of Site A, and then I'm gonna end it. I'm not gonna get started because I just murderous intent. Jesus. Oh my God, bro, she's humming the whole. She's lost it. So this is the one we missed. Is it actually fighting back? I Because again, the question is kind of like how advanced was it? Because again, we knew never went on to developing it further. Because again, based on like basically she wouldn't be able to replicate the brain kind of the AI at least, or be able to apply it within the body. Maybe she uploaded it online, right? It's an AI, which again, because she does that to herself and Toko, so it wouldn't be too far fetched. But also the problem being she doesn't actually like see her dad, so it'd just be again, a basic like again, she would be recreating rather than like uploading him. So it's like, so I guess I don't know why we missed some of these but again, that was I guess the one that we were kind of pulling. There's like a few, okay, those are all just psychiatry. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. And then this is still client one, so it's still about Lane, but I don't know why some of these came after the fact. Kind of weird. Yeah, failed fucking miserably, dude. Like, you want to feel bad and feel sorry for Toko, And again, this is what this is. So this is after she confronted her about a Isato, right? Damn, she just straight up said she's autistic. And we know that's literally exactly what happens. So, playing going back. Oh my God. Yeah. Like, why are we only getting those now? Yeah. I think the most interesting thing is looking back, that's literally exactly what happens, right? Okay. But it's almost like a roller coaster because Toko spent seemingly the whole time trying to tell Lane that she's fine and okay, right? Not sick. And then only in the end, right? His, our things game changed. Or is it like a role reversal there? A bit late for that. Probably. I mean, dude, Coco really had no clue what she was doing the whole time. That's honestly what it feels like. Like, because here's the thing, right? I'm not, this isn't my field of expertise, right? So at least just from the outside perspective, right? It really seems like she had no idea or clue what she was doing the whole time. I hate to say it, it's just like seems like again, it's hard because you don't want to blame that. Okay, no, that's just a tape to the right. You don't want to blame her, right? Because it's like, okay, like she got just very unlucky with the lane. That's a freaking, it was like the perfect combination of like, what would you call it? But, again, you just pretty much like got unlucky with Lane as a client. Just a very bad, client there. But it's something to where it's like, after like reading her logs, like, diaries, like maybe if you hadn't read her diaries, but given that you do, it's like, okay, I mean, like she kind of had it coming, right? Like, this was really ultimately the only outcome. So, yeah, we're going back to site one. Site one is what, like 23? So we're going to scroll up. Hold on. Is that a freaking diary entry? Or is that I swear that was a diary entry. Oh my God, it is. It's a freaking, dude, is this like, I don't know how we missed all this stuff. Because I remember after clearing site one, we went through before we went to site two. I don't know. Maybe it's just like after the fact. So is this her very first? Let's see what her very first entry was. This is gonna be interesting. Oh my God, way back at the start. Because he probably graduated at the year rather than the summer. God, so I'll tell you more. This is before she even freaking graduated. Like before she even like she was still a student. Relatable. Pepsi. We already know. We both know the answer to that. Nice. No, good baker.
こんな人が国内を有名だってね。それにしても京都のケーキもアメリカのケーキかな。前も
So that's interesting. She's originally from and studied in America, came back. I thought she was originally from I thought it was kind of like the inverse, but I guess different, tastes and cultures, right? So yeah, it's something where it's like, listen, we saw our figure, but she doesn't need to worry. But you know, yeah, it's a different diet cult like cultures, right? So different like tastes.
もうすぐハロウィンシーズンか。そうそう、これが最後のハロウィンになる。
And, in the states,
でも夜もそういった人たちが、当たり前の人にランチして、その人たち、普段ドリア、ラージの人
I'm not sure. Well, I assume it's. I don't know if it's a worldwide thing, right, or if it's just their thing. Go with some dumb like duo costume like ketchup and mustard or some shit. I was gonna say it's gonna be some typical like freaking like woman costume where it's just any like thing but like sexy version. Like it feels like that's genuinely like dude, Jesus Christ, how many of these fucking we just getting the rest of our diary entries? Like Jesus Christ. Wonder if that's an actual wonder what med school she went to. I mean, she already knew it by this point, though. So, dude, I swear she never fucking learns. There's no way. Oh my god, he's dude. They'll hit him with the oh, he's different. Like, Jesus Christ, especially with like psychologists. You think is there'd be at least some level of self awareness. Dude, that's hilarious. Hit him with the he's different. Which we'll find out. Well, I was gonna say that doesn't end up happening. It's Yoshida. That holy crap. Are we just going through every single like the fuck? You guys see that in the top, right? The other levels are like glitching out. Damn, bitch! I thought you were supposed to graduate by now. Yeah, definitely. Like I was like, I don't think that ends up happening. But who the fuck is John? Dude, most stereotypical fucking American names ever. Like, Jesus, I literally feel like the oh, okay. I was gonna say this better end. I don't know why we just got all those logs now. Oh my god, this has to be a joke. I'm not going. I want to check the rest of Site A to see if there is like specifically any of our movies. I'm not going through the rest of like Toko's fucking logs. Yeah, look at holy crap! Look at how much content we went through. Yeah, I just want, dude. I don't know. I guess I actually, here's the thing. I know why we're getting all these Toko logs now. If you remember back to the very fucking beginning of the game, Toko's logs started at like 30. So it seems like we're finally kind of filling that in, after the fact. But again, so we're seeing kind of Toko's life before she met Lain pretty much. Before she became a client. So like when she was the end of a student, probably gained her work. Um, but yeah, I just want to make sure that because I'm realizing that now, right? That's like it's probably going to go like log like 1 through 30. So which I'll probably go through those. I don't know if I'm going to go through all these. What would you call it? All these like research tapes, but at the very least, I do want to go through all of Toko's logs. So yeah, it looks like again, there's not much that I haven't like seen and or done against just all these research tapes. It's just again, those I guess Toko logs, right? Okay, we have a fuck ton more Lain ones here. Interesting. So yeah, Jesus Christ. Look how many more Lain. Yeah, we got so much more like Lain entries here, which is interesting. I guess these are all the ones that we missed. I guess not missed, they were just deliberately held from us, seemingly. So again, these are kind of extra. Yeah, holy shit. Are these just literally like this is kind of insane. I'm not let's not that I'm not sure if I don't want to do this because I think again, the whole research, tape thing, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do. I may as well, but I know at the very least I'm gonna go through the rest of Lain. Also, hold on, there's okay, never mind. I was gonna say that's the same thing. At the very least, we're gonna go through the rest of Toko and Lain's entries in this site and level, like these levels, right? And then it's kind of like a toss up, I guess. What'd be hilarious is if we did them all, went back to fucking site B, and then it was like, and then this is the final level. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go through all of the Toko's logs, Lane's logs, and all of these research tapes for site A. Because the big thing is if I'm going to go through theirs, I may as well do all these research tapes too, like as we're going along. Why the fuck is that still on the screen? Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think that's supposed to be there. But and then we'll kind of continue on with this is seemingly just filling stuff like in between, right? Because I mean we already know like by finishing those last movies, right? Those last like Lane Diary. Um, even honestly, even from pretty much since we saw that like end sequence, right? For the first time after finishing those Pokeballs, we pretty much had everything, right? We had everything together. It's only like the stuff like kind of in between, right? So, I mean, I still think I do all this, right? But I guess, who knows? We'll see. So, anyway, right? Right. At least that's what makes sense to me. So, I think just why the fuck do we go from like 100? I don't know. again, it's just weird how like because it seemed like for pretty much the whole game, everything was like chronological until like the very end, which was a bit again, I don't know why. Now we'll sort that out in a minute, right? But at the very least, I want to go through the rest of Togo's vlogs and Lane's vlogs, right? So I just figure, yeah, what the fuck? Why are these like way out of order? Went from like whatever to like 120. Like, yeah, 120. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna ignore these. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ignore these research things. Like, cause yeah, I'm gonna ignore these research things. In the next one, we're gonna go through the rest of which funny enough should actually take a while. It should take a hot minute because seemingly just the rest that we missed are gonna spawn. Also, EKM. Why is that like EKM is different from I don't know. And then kind of after we're done with all those, we'll make a difference, right? So yeah, EKM is different from yeah, that's I don't know, whatever. But yeah, at the very least we'll be doing those. But who knows beyond that. But that I don't really have anything else to say. So yeah, for this one, see you in the next one.